Yo, what is up, YouTube? It is Mike's Garage here, and welcome back to another video. Today's video, we're actually got a very special video today. We're working on the ZRX1200R. You read that title right. We are rebuilding my blown up ZRX1200R where I blew the head gasket. I also have all kinds of upgraded parts that I'm putting on and all kinds that I gotta do to it. But let's go ahead and get started working on this. If you can't tell by looking outside right now, it's actually insanely dark outside. I actually just got a new light set up inside the shop, if you could see that there. But it's getting way too late in here. The shop has been upgraded a lot. I have so much more room in here, aside from my side and where all the bikes are. But let's go ahead and pick this video up tomorrow morning. Alright, and it is now the next morning. We're going to start today off by plugging the hole that is in my back tire. I got this plug kit that comes with some plugs, the plug bond, and both tools that I need. The hole is right there if you guys can barely see it. These tires do look like brand new tires. The front one holds air, but the rear one has that hole in it. So let's go ahead and start by plugging this hole. Alright, so now let's go ahead and plug this tire. You just want to go ahead and get this tool first. This tool is to basically just clean it out and get everything that's out in there. Go ahead and shove it in where the hole is at, and then run it back and forth to make sure you clean that hole out. This is mainly just to clean it so the rope will sit in there good. So after you clean that out all good, you just want to go ahead and get your other tool, which has the eye on it, and then you're going to find out which rope you want. This one's thicker but shorter. This one's a little bit smaller, but it's super long. I'm going to go ahead and use, I'll probably choose one of these long ones and see how it does. If it doesn't work, you could always just push it all the way in and then start with another one, but I'm going to start with one of these long ones. Let's go ahead and start by putting that on the needle hole and then run some goop all across it and on this. And then you're just going to shove it in there, twist it, and pull it out. So let's go ahead and do that. Alright, so now that I got that all gooped up, all we got to do is just shove that in there just like so. Damn. And then shove her in there. And then you want to get it about halfway in, I've heard. Just like that. And then you want to twist it and then yank that bitch out. And then just like that, tire's plugged. Now we just got to cut off the excess and then we're good. Alright, and as you can see now, I got that excess cut off and the glue cleaned up a bit. The tire is holding air now. It is actually filled with air. Whenever I reinflated it, it actually reset the bead on the tire and it's not leaking, so that's a really good sign. Now let's go ahead and move over to taking the head off because we got to get a new head gasket put on this baby. Actually, before we go ahead and get that head taken off, I just got a package in. This is my carburetor rebuild kit, so let's actually go ahead and get these carburetors rebuilt.
I be that skin and faint, sipping lean, caffeine with codeine, I'm smoking nicotine, PCP, pills in my cuisine, I'm fucking Drake to sway, wrist dismay, suicide, renegade, pop a couple waves up in my grave, carving my skin with a blade, I don't fuck with squillers, no drug dealer, stealer with the sealer, sick of that always.
And of course, by this time already, it's literally going to get dark in about 20 minutes. So I literally have, I could sit in the garage and pull this head off, but this video is probably already long enough. So I'm going to go ahead and cut this video here. This is going to be a multiple part series. I'm going to make it in as many these parts as possible. But next, all we got to do is pull off that head. I don't even have the gasket yet. So even if I do pull it off now, all it's going to do is sit until I could get the gasket and then record putting it back together. So I'm just going to wait for that gasket to come in, and then I'll bring back on this. But so far, we got that tire done, and then we got the carburetors done. We got all these put back together and rebuilt properly. Now it's all smooth. It has the butterflies, or the needle side, and then it has the butterflies on this side. And I went ahead and cleaned all that up. And then we went ahead and we got the tank. I didn't record this because it came pre-built, and I just put the cap on it, which is 3 bolts. But it came with a new fuel level gauge and a pet car. This is a black tank with a purple stripe on the side, and it's dented because it was only 150 bucks. But the only reason why I bought that tank is because this is the tank that came on the bike. It's full purple and it matches the bike, but under this tank, the whole inside is rusted, and I couldn't even get this gas cap open because it's so rusted inside that it is just caked and it won't even open, and I've tried everything. And the whole bottom is practically falling apart. I could see straight into the tank. This tank is just donezo. But what I could do is cut out the bottom of this one and the bottom of that one and weld that bottom onto this one and clean out the rust. But I'll probably just leave the black tank on there for a while because it honestly doesn't look too bad on the bike. But let's go ahead and cut back to tomorrow. Thank you guys so much for watching this first episode, and stay tuned for more because this baby's going to be done really soon.